Okay, so we're back with an update on the Z Flip 3 the Z Flip 3 screen cracking along the fold, and as expected, after returning it, I got a text, simple text saying the phone is not covered under warranty. So I spent the next hour on the phone getting through to O2, and as I already said in the last video, I think the woman I eventually spoke to said, yeah, it's not covered because there's a scratch on the back and there's a mark on the screen. I pointed out at the time that neither had any relevance or no relevance whatsoever to the fact that the screen is splitting where it folds in half. I then started, I think it was the day after, getting some email messages from somebody called Lucy Golick. Now, I don't know whether this person actually exists or not. The responses almost seem automated, and when I started trying to get into a conversation, again I appeared to get automated responses back, and really what they were, I think the automated system was looking for, were the words either return my phone, which is obviously what they picked up on in the end, and they've sent the phone back, or agree to have it repaired at a cost. So yeah, there we go. Good morning. Let us know if you still want us to fix your phone. Your phone isn't covered by your Samsung warranty because damage has been diagnosed on the device. And it says OCTA LCD, signs of the physical impact on the LCD. There is absolutely no signs of physical impact on the LCD. The only mark on the LCD are all the micro splits across the hinge area, and one mark on the, I think it's the upper right, we'll have a look in a minute when I open this phone on camera, is where I had a little bit of dirt, well I thought it was dirt that was stuck on there, and I just scratched it, rub it off with my fingernail, pressed a little bit too hard, and I've left a little indentation in the screen plastic. Makes no difference, it's still working absolutely perfectly. So anyway, with the warranty now invalid, it will cost £379.37 including VAT to fix the phone, or if you're unable, we'll send you a reconditioned replacement. But here we go, you've got some options. Now they're trying to fob it off onto your insurance company, either O2 insurance, your home or mobile phone insurance from another company, or you can add the cost of the repair to your next month's bill. Absolutely outrageous. There is no impact damage, it hasn't been dropped. This is a manufacturing problem, a design problem, whatever you want to call it, and it's clearly not going to be covered by any insurance policy you might have. If I dropped it, sat on it and broke it in half, of course that's covered. So this is you have no help telling me to use an insurance company. I do have insurance for it, but it's not going to cover it. This is not what insurance is for. And then I've just replied to all of this saying the device is working correctly. There is a small mark on the screen where I used my fingernail to remove some dirt, but pressed too hard and left a small mark. That is irrelevant, as is the fact that there are some scratches on the back of the phone, as your customer services member mentioned yesterday. There are no signs of physical impact and the screen is working correctly. There are signs of 18 months normal wear and tear with a phone that has been kept in a Spigen case from day one. O2, Samsung and other mobile phone sellers know very well that the Z Flip 3 has a design fault with the screen, and thousands of owners are complaining about the screen cracking along the fold. It is extremely well documented online. I expect the phone to be durable and usable for the duration of my 36-month contract. With splits appearing in the screen along the fold area, the phone may fail at any time. This is unacceptable for safety and security reasons. Sudden screen failure would leave me without critical authenticator apps and a means to contact anyone. It is also well documented that O2, Samsung and others are using any and every excuse not to repair these phones under warranty, citing all manner of excuses, just like you have done to me. Explain to me how splitting in the screen fold area that started when the phone was 12 months old isn't covered by the warranty. Samsung have simply used its customers as guinea pigs to test their product, and now it has proved to be unreliable and of poor quality. They are trying to wipe their hands of the matter. As a customer of O2 for some 20 years who has never had a problem before, I find this behaviour unacceptable. I am now starting legal proceedings against O2 for the cost of the remaining contract, which is 18 months, that I will not be able to use the phone for. Although I have already posted a pre-action protocol letter to your head office, I attach it to this email as well. Unless the phone is repaired under warranty or at no cost to me, court action will continue. Anyway, I've got another email saying, good morning, thank you for your reply. So we are sorry you are disappointed by this outcome. When handsets are sent for repair, all manufacturers request accredited repair centres to conduct an inspection of the device to ensure it is within warranty condition. This is part of the manufacturer's warranty terms and conditions and is carried out during initial fault diagnosis. Due to this, all certified engineers must look for any of the following signs before conducting a repair. A non-approved repair centre has opened the phone. The mobile phone has been damaged. The mobile phone has been used incorrectly. Liquid contamination is diagnosed. The IMEI sticker is damaged, removed or torn, or the warranty period has expired. As damage has been diagnosed to the device and not a manufacturing fault, of course it's a manufacturing fault, it's a design fault, your warranty is now void. So they're saying, because I've got a small mark in the screen that I made with my fingernail, and there's some scratches on the back of the, I think it's the hinge area, I can't even remember what I did, but it's marked the aluminium. So because there's damage on it, even though it's minor, they're wiping their hands of any part of their warranty. I don't think that's legal. I don't think you can do that. As I said in the other video, it's like having a car under manufacturer's warranty and they say because you've got a dent in the wing or a broken, a chipped screen, they're not covering the gearbox that just blew up. And then it says, please note the above list is not exhaustive. No, I bet it isn't. As damage has been diagnosed to the device and not a manufacturing fault, your warranty is now void. So they're trying to boot out the complete warranty because a tiny mark in the screen made by my nail and some scratches on the back. Unfortunately, both O2 and our repair centres have no jurisdiction over your manufacturer's terms of warranty. Now, unfortunately for O2, my contract is with them. They offer a 2-year warranty on their phones, and I think Apple ones may be different, might be 3 years on Apple products or 12 months. I can't remember which way around it is. But certainly this has a 2-year warranty with O2. That's who my contract's with. Yeah, that's where we are. I think I've just repeated what I'd already said there. And that's where we are. So the phone arrived back today. As you can see, it's come back with UK mail, and we're going to open it now and make sure it is in the same condition that it left here with, i.e. working perfectly, and with a mark on the screen that I made months ago, I think. Actually, was it months ago? I remember doing it, thinking, oh, that was stupid. I thought it was a bit of dirt, and it wasn't. But anyway, let's have a look. Some paperwork here. They're basically saying you may be due an upgrade. Yeah, well, I've already done that because I couldn't be without a phone. Trade in your old device. Make an insurance claim. Yeah, what a con. So, if I have this phone, brand new phone today, and I drop it and scratch the back, and then have some, you know, in a month's time I've got some electronic fault or some failure, they're going to turn around and say, oh no, we're not covering any of the warranty period because you've scratched the back of the phone. Frankly, I think that's taking the piss, and I'm really keen to try that one out in court. Sorry we couldn't fix your device this time. So here it is. That is not the way I put it back in the case. It was wrapped up in this screen protector. They've put a little sticker on there, which I'm now going to take off. Yeah, and I'm going to see if we can get this on the film. I'm just going to point it out. There is. Oh, if it'll focus, it won't focus, will it? See if I can get it in the middle of the screen, maybe it'll focus then. Oh, there we go. There's the tiniest little mark just there that I made with my thumbnail. You see it? Just those little marks there. I was just rubbing with my thumbnail or fingernail and marked the screen. But as you can see, the screen is working absolutely perfectly. My complaints are with all of the micro cracks down the middle here, which I've already shown there. You see, we've already shown this on the other videos. That has got absolutely bugger all to do with a mark that is, I can't even bloody see it now. Where is it? Up here. This is the manufacturing or screen design failure here. And they're trying to tell me, but because there's a little mark there, and I mean they've said there was a mark on the back, but oh, I wonder if they're talking about this tiny little scratch. Hang on. Yeah, I think they're talking about a tiny little mark on the hinge there where I've taken the colour off. I can't even remember what I did. That won't focus, I'm sorry, but yeah, I think that's what they're talking about. Because there's a tiny mark on the screen, and you know, it all works absolutely perfectly. The screen works properly. There's no issues with it whatsoever, apart from the fact that imminent failure is quite possible because of these cracks down the middle. Now, does anyone else think that O2 are taking the piss? This is £1,000 phone, and they're saying because there's a tiny mark in the screen, they're not going to cover any warranty. The warranty is void. What do they think people will do with their phones? Just leave them in the box, just in case it goes wrong, and then you've got a hope with the warranty? No. Quite happy to go to court with that one, guys. So, yeah. Certainly the phone is, well, they've actually, I reset this back to zero. I've reset this completely. So they've obviously gone into it and set up the languages and bits and pieces. And it's obviously working just fine. So, yeah, I think that is a complete pooch screw. I'm not standing for it. I have issued the pre-action protocol letter to the head office. I think I gave them 28 days to resolve this, and after that I am going to start the online court case. What I've claimed is for 18 months that the contract still has left to run. If I can't use the phone safely without this risk of that split shutting the screen off completely, then I should be entitled to half of my money back, which is about £474 as I recall. I'm sure loads of people are going to have minor marks on their screen. I mean, you can, it's so fragile, a little press too hard and you know, you've marked it. But it's irrelevant, the screen's not damaged, not from anything I've done. So yeah, anyone else who has these problems in the UK, I'd be very interested to hear from you. Yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll update you over the coming weeks, I expect. But it looks like O2 are going to screw you over on whatever warranty you've got, even if you've got the tiniest of marks on your phone.